What is up, everybody? It's Ojama Garrett here with another cast, and in this cast, I want to talk about a few things. One being initiative again, teamwork, and then my build order for the 8 double racks. This is a rush strategy that Terran players can use to increase their win rate. This is like a cheese, okay? But this is a very effective cheese depending on the situation, and this is one of those situations where it is very powerful. So let's just hop right into the game. First thing I'll note is that maybe I can get the clock to go back a little bit more. Maybe I can't. But we decide. So there's this thing, your communication. So if you want to increase your win rate on big game hunters, try to play with people you know, or try to communicate with your team. Just get any information that your team is going to do so that you can kind of just understand what you're going to be going. Just so everybody's got a game plan. Because people who are just doing things and being reactionary, you have to then use a lot of mental fatigue. But if everybody has a line of activities they're going to be going down, you're just going to be a lot more streamlined, okay? So, we got me, Volt, 12 o'clock position. We got Vegas is rigged over here. This is my buddy. He's going 5 pool. We got Black and White 01 going whatever. I don't remember what he does. But anyway, yeah. Oh, and initiative. Initiative. But before I forget. So initiative is a concept. Let me just pause real quick so I don't miss anything while I'm talking about it. Initiative is this concept where it's a score multiplier. So essentially, Terrans get 1, Protoss get 2, Zergs get 3. Okay, so this initiative here, boom. You use that score to determine who is going to have a better advantage in the rush phase. Okay, so am I going to be playing defensively or offensively, or do I have that initial edge? It's just a little piece of information to help you make a decision of what you're going to open. So if you have initiative, are you going to talk about rushing as a team? Because let's count the team, or let's count the scores. We got 1, 4, because this guy's a 3, and then Protoss 2. So then we have 6 for a score on Team Red, and then Team Blue is 1, 3, 5. So we have 5 versus 6. So we have the rush strategy. We have the initiative to rush. And it so happens we were all deciding to rush, and instead of doing a Marine medic rush, I go for an all-in. It's called 8 racks, 8 double racks, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And this is a good representation of what happens. Okay, normally I don't even want to scout, but he calls for a scout, and me scouting 11 here does help quite a bit. But this type of a build, you stop producing at 8 SCVs because you're going to be concentrating all of your resources into producing Marines. So essentially what you do is you mine at 8 SCVs, and then you wait till 250 minerals, pull 2 off, make 2 barracks at the same time, and then keep mining, and then you send, as soon as you have 100, go build your first supply depot so that you have extra supply to then focus or channel all of your resources that you are mining from the little amount of miners you have going to Marines. So I come over here and I do scout 11, and I do notice that he's going. I go to block I kill a probe with the SCV, and I go to try to block his cannons, and I just try to apply any damage to the cannon as I could. I could have been a little bit less sloppy, but I knew that this was coming out, so I needed to damage it as much as possible so that this rush could work. So now I should have added, so this will be a 4th topic, build tight. I'm just going to turn my camera off for the rest of this video because my kids are running around. I don't want you to get distracted. Anyway, so building tight. So the reason why we declare this guy is going to lose his life is that he decides to build the choke, because it makes sense, because intuitively you want to block the choke, because if you block the choke, then you can build freely over here. But in a game like Big Game Hunters, you do not want to, in a lot of situations, take your main base or split your base into 2 different areas, because it allows us to harass you from 2 different areas. Because if you have the cannons surrounding your probes, then you and your probes are bodies that can fight with the cannons. But down here, these are kind of vulnerable, especially since they're not built yet, and I was able to scout that. I have 2 Marines incoming, and you'll see what happens here. So he gets on top of them before they can pop, and they will ultimately die. And he knows that, and he quits the game. So, initiative, it gets a lot of work done. So it is good. Okay, using initiative, use it. Okay, so we rushed. Now that we took our economic, we took hits to our economy. Now we can look at that. So we got Rich Star 8, who's down here with literally double my economy. and he is, which means he has a lot more minerals that he'll be able to produce, and he'll be able to produce a lot more troops. He's got the bunker up, he's got a supply depot, and now I think I don't know if he goes into gas or goes into a second Rex, but now we have an advantage because we potentially have more of a economy. But if they counterattack or whatever, I'm not sure what happens. Oh yes, we go to try to kill Terran because Terrans are usually what I want to go for in the order of priority in this, because if a Terran, he could have been teching towards mech, and if he had got vultures out in the field, then that was going to be a big problem for me. Like a Protoss player can go into, can defend a lot easier. A Zerg player can defend a lot easier, but it's very, very difficult for a Terran player to fight vultures with Marines. So, like, yeah, I can make some bunkers, but they can run around and they can, like, really get it. They can really do a lot of damage. But, you know, a sunken colony or some turrets will make it very easy for a Protoss player or a Zerg player to defend against it. So that's why I wanted to come down here and try to kill the Terran player. Also, I saw that he didn't wall in, so then I figured it would be kind of free game just to come down here and just kind of machine gun Kelly these people. But the Protoss player went 2 gate zeals, and he is staying on zealots, so he is coming down here to stay on top of it. We lose a lot of troops but we do get a lot of good harass in. We were able to delay tech, delay production, and kind of keep him contained a little bit, and take his economy down. So now I'm able to come back a little bit. So now I just decided to go into a 3rd Rax because I just need to produce troops. I just need to increase my volume of troops. If I try to tech from this position, not a very good position to try to tech up because I only have 9 SCVs, so there's not a lot of tech I can get. He takes a secret 2nd, so in case he gets countered, I bet. And then we have our Zealot, our Protoss player just won 3 gate zeal, and we're trying to break this guy, desperately try to break this guy, but we lose more and more troops. Could have communicated a little bit better here, but it's fine. Honestly, in this position, I think we all should have probably just backed off, obviously, but if we were going to go for damage, do what the Zergling player is doing and just kill as many SCVs as possible just to delay this guy's advance. Delay this guy's progression into further attack, because he's got to restart his academy now. You know, that's starting, which whatever. You know, I feel like this attack was good to delay him because then, you know, it gave us a little bit of a positive ahead, even though we have no economy. This is becoming more and more of an all-in by not backing off. The Protoss player is now teching into Saib, which, I don't know. I guess Dragoons would be a good tech up at this point, but a couple more gateways and more Zealots, and just, like, they could have just hammered us with Zealots Marine and really, really created an issue for us, I guess. So I'm still just creating Marines. I'm still just trying to send them across the map, just trying to keep a map presence with units. Just trying to double down. But then Blue decides to counter me. So then I lose units because I'm not that good. You know what I mean? My APM looks really high and stuff like that, and I can get across the map a little bit, but I'm not very good at, like, reaction time and stuff like that. Especially when there's, like, this many things going on. And whatever. So I think I chucked down. Do I chuck down any bunkers? Just run around in circles, I don't know, just delaying, waiting for my team to come, waiting for more Marines. And then I hold this, I'm pretty sure. I'm scared of the vultures, but I'm not sure. This doesn't make much sense to me. Oh yeah, SimCity also. Here's another perfect SimCity. So that one guy we killed. Merry Christmas, everybody. That one guy we killed is because he built out. And if you build tight, it's a lot harder to kill you. Because now you're tight with your bunker. You can bring SCVs up to repair a lot better. You can just build tight, stay tight. Keep your tech structure down here. We delayed him, honestly, because he brought the academy down here. Because it makes sense for him to put it down here just because of space issues and stuff like that. But this is ultimately a better way to go about it since he can keep everything nice and contained. The Marines can run through these gaps, but the Zealots can't chase. Run to the bunker. The bunker is going to be causing a lot of damage. Now he's got medics out. He can go for his engineering tech. It's all this tech. There we go. He calls this GG a little bit early. But whatever. We run up on this guy and we start hammering him because his economy is running away from us. And we just go to kill probes. Not going to hate on him for not microing here a little bit more effectively, but ooh, he's got DTs. That'd have been a nice call out too, but oh well. I got my first vulture coming out, plus my Marines, so I'm just sending him across the map to just send and try to finish. He's doing a pretty good job of microing here with the probes to trap the Zealots, separate them from each other. I come in with my objective to just kill tech structures, just to delay them, because again, my economy is still We're a little bit more equalized now, and now we have a severe economic advantage over them, but we did not see the tech structure here, and he does have a DT coming out. Now the Marine Medic is a lot more of a formidable force. We got the turret up front, so now we can't cheese him. He is now producing and pumping and getting going. Go for the Nexus. Just take out the economy. At this point, too, I think I go into tech. Yeah, I start doing a mech switch, I believe. Which is fine. Losing all this is fine. The DT got out. That's fine with me. That's okay. We completely, you know, the amount of damage we did here was catastrophic. But he is coming back into the game because, lo and behold, none of us have any detection. And I don't know what he does with this. I think he runs it all the way across the map and causes our teammate to quit here. Something happens and our teammate just quits. So he goes a second DT. Good trap. Good micro from this guy. C165. Good micro. Good micro. Good play. Oof. He gets all the way across. This is interesting. Why would you run it to the Zerg? And he's killing a sunken colony? Oh. Because he's disrupting mining time. But this is interesting. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's crazy. Insane. That is a massive amount of damage with one unit. And then the second one comes out. He's able to defend himself. I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh, yes. He says DT, so I kind of panic and I drop mines just on the path just to protect us here. I don't think I get scan right away, but because I think with mines, I was just comfortable enough. And I'm trying to slip in because I'm trying to just like, I know that he's trying to come back. I saw him put down the Nexus, so I'm just trying to slip in. Aha, yes. So I think he asked me to do that, so I send the 3 Marines up here to kill this Nexus. We get a bunch of mines down. He's trying to push up with the mines. We get a mine off. Such a massive amount of damage. Such a massive amount of damage. It's so nice when you get a nice, clean mine splash like that. So Broski coming up with his ZT trying to check me. I'm just dropping the mines, whatever, don't care. Just gonna contain. Ooh, baby. Almost got him. So now he's a little bit more, he's got to respect me a little bit. He can't just really do anything with that. I don't know why he quit. Oh, did I just hear a DT? Oh, whatever. But he does quit, so that turns this into a real game. So that's why I'm keeping this as the cast or whatever. We were just talking about it a little bit. Just fun games, man. Just fun games. So as you can see here, I'm going into a mech switch because he's going Marine Medic, and the best way to counter Marine Medic, Terran versus Terran, obviously, is to go mech. Mech counters it, hands down. So I kind of abandoned my bio push. Didn't think I'd get to this point, honestly, but, you know, switching right into that mech. I sneak in. I don't know. I should, I want to replay that. I want to see that back. Every time you do that, you risk breaking the replay, though. But I just try to get. I gotta get in there because I knew he was building that Nexus, and I need to see what's he's doing. How much? I need information. It comes back, and I'm just trying to kill probes at this point. Boom, boom. You know, it's 3 probes. It's 150 minerals. There's 200 minerals. So now I traded positively 250 minerals. He took out 75. That's fine with me. But, you know, I get some shots off. He's down to 4. And then I know I can follow up with another set of vultures because he ain't got nothing to stop the second follow-up. Marine Medic Man, you know, he's got a big ball of troops down here. He's doing pretty good going into the siege tank. Siege mode's researching, but he's not going to be live for another 2 minutes. So I am free to pull off another harass. And I decide to cut off any reinforcements from the enemy team because I push with this knowing they're all going to die, so try to use up all the mines as you can and just go in, and we're just sniping probes. We're just sniping probes. Just take out the economy. Take out the economy. Economy's gone. Run away. They did their job. And I'm just going to mine, harass, just be a presence, just be annoying. Forge is a little bit too late, and I'm just trying to keep the vultures alive in here in case he starts building another probe. Laying the mines down, so if that Dark Templar comes to try to push me, a mine will spawn and we'll do some damage to him. Swings. That's fine with me, bro. I'll just slip up. Uh-oh. What are you going to do now, buddy? We got long mining from the hatchery here. So he's slowly coming back online. Layer tech spires coming up, which is great. Wanted to see that. Take out the Dark Templar he's got to defend himself with. And I bring up another volley. He quits the game, ultimately. And this guy, he's got a big army. He's got 85 supply. He is about the same supply as we do. He has more of an army than we do. So I keep thinking this is easy in the bag. So then I just grab my crap. I just grab my guys and I go. I'm like, it's go time, baby. No tanks yet. Still straight vulture. 3 Marines. We're just running them down. Laying the mines. That's not necessarily what that means. He's just checking tech. He just wants to see where you're at, but I just want to see where he's at, so I send these guys in. And then I'm like, oh, I should probably just try to kill some. I should just try to kill some guys or kill some SCVs. Two SCVs, 3 SCVs. I lost 7 vultures though. 3 SCVs and a couple Marines. Not the best trade, but the information I gained. I needed to know what he was doing, what he had, and now he's starting to push out. I get very, very scared, and I'm like, oh crap, I need tanks, and I needed them yesterday. So I start producing all 3 because I had so much gas banked up, I think. But now we're starting to see the economies are really starting to even out. So at this point, just because we held, we were able to then transition into a medium to late game. We were able to survive the rush phase. If I survive this walk across the map. Because now he's got his big army, he's got his tanks. Tanks got siege mode. And he's got science vessels, so my mines are greatly diminished. But they're still useful because your opponent still has to respect them. They still have to stem up. You know, we'll thin the herd a little bit. We'll just drop back. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep laying mines. Just keep laying mines. Delay, delay, delay. Because the tanks are coming. Hopefully. Oh, man, oh, man. Here we go. Another wall mines. Another wall mines. Another stem going down. Poor micro on my part, but that's fine. Just delay. First tank's out. Kind of looks okay. Kind of looks okay. Siege mode. He stemmed, but he did not immediately push. So I got the shot off. Got another shot off. Four Marines down. Step the tanks out. Step them back to the sunken colonies. Sunken colonies start aggroing. If he would have focused fire, I think he could have pushed through. As he almost gets that front tank. These 2 tanks are here. I don't know what he's got, but these cannot exist. These cannot exist for us to win the game. Because if they hold us, if they contain us right here at this trope, we cannot win the game. He can beat us. Oh, you just come down for a nice harass. Forgot to mention that. Would have liked to see him just hit the economy, but that's fine. He's dealing damage. It's all that's important here. That's a lot of damage. So I pull vultures. I draw fire. I did not. I meant to hit them both there and lay mines, but I don't know why I didn't lay a mine. He still had 2 more. But it's dealing enough damage that these tanks should win the trades. Yes. Boom. And then boom. So then I bring the barracks down to check to see what troops he's got alive. He's pulling the mutas out, it looks like. He's just doing a little bit of harassment campaign down here. And now I have broken out. I meant to put this over both of them so it'd be harder for him to click, but it didn't really matter. I cannot move my camera. Okay, sorry about that. Amita's come out. This guy's holding pretty good. And we got some harassment, but like we have the troop dynamics. Obviously, this is giving us a major advantage. Muta tank is kind of hard to beat. But now we own this guy, and we broke out. I have a mech switch. He's got a lot of tanks incoming, but, you know, not a lot of production. 3 racks, 1 factory, 1 starport. Teched up army, but it's not enough to counter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factory, just indiscriminately pushing troops across the map. Just pushing them at this point. I did not. I meant to catch this because I remember this happening, but I wanted him to just like split the groups and then do muta harasses because that's what like what the pros do and stuff. But yeah, whatever. He runs up right down the center, and this vessel gets off like 2 casts, and look what it does to it. Just completely eviscerates this. Eviscerates the whole stack. But it's just enough. They are just enough health to then push these tanks back to allow me to take position and to win these trades. And just move in just enough, break the tanks just enough. Focusing down the machine shop here so he stops producing tanks. Shots fired, production, and we win the game. Barely though, by the skin of our teeth. So it's GG's, and again, so turn my camera back on. I want to like encourage everybody here. My call to action here is that for us to grow StarCraft, we all need to make content. We need more creators so that YouTube pushes more of our channels. I can't do it all alone. There's a lot of people out there who are a lot better than me at talking, a lot better than me at StarCraft and stuff like that. If I could just encourage players to play the game, to make content, to just keep growing the space, then we can grow StarCraft Brood War. StarCraft Brood War is huge in Korea still because, you know, it's a government-sponsored sport. They have professional players, but that is the main thing. They have players for people to follow and to subscribe to, you know what I mean? So if I could just encourage more people to become content creators, we can grow StarCraft because this game ultimately is free to play. You got to pay to play on the ladder, but a lot of this, the most fun of StarCraft is the custom matches, the customs. And this is just a great game. One of the greatest, I would say one of the greatest games ever made, probably the greatest game ever made. And more people should be playing it. Super fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it. Subscribe.